Man City are going to win the Premier League this season. They've invested well and they've got the best coach in the league.
Manchester City, I hope, but I've also got a horrible feeling Manchester United could run them pretty close. Hopefully that won't be the case, but yeah, it's going to be a tough old season, I think.
Man City, Pep Guardiola factor, simple.
It's probably going to be Manchester United. They've got Mourinho, they've got Pogba, they've got Ibrahimovic. The City will run them close.
I think Manchester City, Pep Guardiola, he's class.
Well, I'd be scolded if I said anyone other than Man City. Under Guardiola, I think will improve. I think United will push us all the way though.
I actually think that Chelsea are my favourites. City will certainly provide them with the sternest challenge, but I think City had a very underachieving squad last season. A lot of good players playing below their capabilities. I think Conte will narrow that focus to a point where we're going to see Chelsea perhaps edge past City and a couple of other teams to take the title.
Hull are going to finish bottom of the Premier League. They've got no manager going into the season and they've not invested very well.
Hull City, they've no new players, they've no managers, and it's just days before the Premier League begins. So that's not really a good start to your season.
Sunderland, Hull City and Watford.
I think Burnley, Hull and Sunderland will finally see the drop.
I think the teams that have gone up will go straight back down, so Burnley, Middlesbrough and Hull City, I'm so sorry, but I think it's back to Championship for you guys.
I'm going to say Hull, Burnley and Watford.
Is there any other candidate but Hull City? I'm not sure we've had too many other different answers, but yeah, it's pretty clear why. They're in a lot of trouble, so I would be very surprised if Hull can avoid the drop.
The buy of the season, that's probably going to be Granit Xhaka for Arsenal. He only cost 40 million, but he'll bring a huge amount of steel as well as some passing silk to the side.
The best transfer of the summer has been Sadio Mane. He's going to lead the Liverpool attack under Jurgen Klopp.
Ilkay Gundogan or Paul Pogba.
Can't go past Zlatan. It's pretty simple, on a free.
I think Mkhitaryan, he's the one player I wanted at Liverpool. I'm genuinely gutted he's at Manchester United, so he's one to watch.
N'Golo Kante, I think Chelsea will be really happy with that signing. He's going to improve them in the centre of the field, and I think he was key to Leicester winning the title last season.
I'm finding it hard to split between two goalkeepers actually. The first one, Steve Mandanda at Crystal Palace, and the second, Loris Karius at Liverpool. Mignolet has shown that he's about 80% of what Liverpool need, and the 20% that he doesn't have really lets them down on occasion. So I think Karius, having seen him play quite a lot in the Bundesliga, will prove a really big signing for Liverpool.
The best player in the Premier League is going to be Sergio Aguero, given a new lease of life under Guardiola's attacking style. If he stays fit, he'll score every week.
Well, he's cost a world record fee. He's probably the best midfielder in the world. It's going to be Pogba.
The player of the year this season will be Kevin De Bruyne.
If this man stays fit, it has to be the player of the season. Sergio Aguero, top class.
I thought long and hard about this, and I think Roberto Firmino is going to have his breakout season, and I think the world will see exactly what a quality player he is, and especially in the Jurgen Klopp side. I'm very excited about that one.
So Harry Kane had a super disappointing Euro 2016 tournament, but I think we're going to see the best of him back in Tottenham colours. He probably will be very happy to be relieved of his terrible free kick and corner duties, which will lighten the load for his goal scoring, which I'm pretty sure will return for Tottenham.
For player of the season, I'll go with Kevin De Bruyne. I think contributing to at least 30 goals a season is a realistic aim for him, and I think he can push on in a City shirt now and pick up that award.
The first manager to get sacked, I'd say Alan Pardew is probably pretty worried about his job. They spent a lot of money this summer, but he'll really need to arrest the slide that his team found themselves in at the end of last season.
There are a lot of new managers in the Premier League this year, but Walter Mazzarri at Watford has a language barrier in front of him and he's not going to get over it.
Jose Mourinho. No, in all honesty, I think it'll be Walter Mazzarri from Watford.
I think going with the theme of the second question, Moise.
Aitor Karanka, purely because I think managers that make the transition or make the step from Championship who do so well in the Premier League and struggle a little bit are normally the first to get axed. So I hope I'm wrong, but I'm guessing it will be Karanka.
Swansea's Guidolin and Watford's Mazzarri have got tough seasons ahead, so it'll be one of those two.
With Hull City's problems, I think whoever replaces Steve Bruce, and it looks like Mike Phelan is going to be the man, I think he's going to be the first out the door, as sad as that is. They've got some big problems, and I think Mike Phelan's probably not the answer, and I'm not sure who is.